I keep doing that. Are we live? Hey, you guys. I'm hoping you can hear me. Let me just double check on this, okay? Baby, we can do it. Take your time, do it right. We can do it, baby. Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm just checking. I need a sound check. You feel me, boo? Hey, hey. All right, I think we're okay. Okay? I think we're okay. Sound check. Oh, hey Lions. What's up, boo? How you doing? How's everyone doing? Okay, during the live, let me just check. I ain't trying to, you know. Last thing I need is a Janet Jackson moment, you know? Go put this shirt on. I don't want to, cause then if I go, I'm not gonna do it. You feel me, boo? If I go in and put a shirt on, okay, I ain't gonna give you the message. You about to leave the gym? Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'll have a little protein shake with you. Cheers. Salud. Ay, carajo. Sorry, you guys. Okay. Gotta get the gains up, okay? How you doing, everyone? My name is Stephanie, Bad Pocahontas 21. Welcome, welcome if this is your first time here. Welcome back if you're returning. Thank you so much for your support. Just a friendly reminder, if you're sensitive here or in here, right here, boo, your ears, I may not be the reader for you, but if you decide to say, welcome to my humble abode. I'm not trying to give you a show back there. How about you stare at this, you could check that out, okay? My boys were trying to turn it on and apparently they need something. How you doing? Hey Marie. Hey everyone. How you doing? Okay. So this is what's the gossip, okay? Because I'm getting a lot of gossip, okay? So I put a collective. I put it as collective. Take the message as it resonates. Now, if you know you an angel and you know nobody's gossiping about you, then you already know, right, boo? Okay? Please, I know you guys are not. I'ma ask you this, and I know you're not. I know some of you guys are gonna be all y'all are just gonna be like just in one ear, out the other. Maybe you just don't even listen. Okay. This is a tarot channel, okay? Yes, it's alive, okay? Everyone has their freedom of speech. But you know what everyone does have? No, I can't say that. You know why? Because everyone doesn't have it. Okay. So with that being said, you know, be mindful of what it is that you're putting out in the chat, okay? You know that this is a tarot channel. I'm not here for a dating app. I'm not here, you know, like pick me, choose me, love me. No, okay? No. Okay? I'm not trying to be your wife. I ain't trying to be your girl. No, okay? If you admire the beauty, okay, great, you know. I never said I was ugly, okay? I never said I was ugly. Thank you very much. I'm not trying to be, you know what? Why am I always apologizing here on YouTube, okay? The fuck? We adults, right? At least it's 18 and over. But seriously, I know everyone's not in the right place. I know everybody's self-esteem, whatever. But let me tell you something. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, okay? So what? Some people find me ugly, some beautiful, but the thing is, be respectful, okay? I know some of y'all aren't, but so, I'm not trying to say it's okay, but it's just like, I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate when people 444, as I say that. I don't appreciate when people over here. It's like y'all never seen. Do y'all like, you know? we come from a woman, you know? It's just like people have just lost automatic respect. You know what I'm saying? Automatic respect for what the good Lord, the universe, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay? All right. So yeah, so the gist is this is about the gossip, okay? What they gossiping about you, boo, okay? You're gonna see me touch my glasses because I just got thrown into the pool and people really thought you can throw her in the pool and fuck up the hair, you know what I'm saying? It's okay. How y'all doing? Hit that like button. Hey everyone. Happy Saturday, okay? Happy Saturday. I wanted to do, I pop up on y'all, you know, pop up on y'all. I was like, man, got a nice little sun. Let's keep it going. I'm gonna tell you, I wanna tell you just a little thing. I know y'all are like, shut up and read the cards. I want to say, please use your discernment, okay? And there's just a lot of things going on in the world that is confusing. You gotta, I think with everything that happens throughout life, we learn discernment, okay? Or we learn, or we're going to learn more discernment, okay? I know some of it, I said the gossip, okay? But this is what I have to say. We have to use discernment, okay? I'm gonna take my glasses off. They're fucking pissing me off, okay? Use discernment, okay? Because something just came to my mind, okay? And it's like, it's just too touchy, too much of a touchy subject, okay? But what I want to say is just use your discernment, especially with who it is you're receiving a message, okay? Because this just came to my mind. This was back years ago when I remember there was this creator, you know, and she used to come on, and it wasn't even through here, boo. It wasn't. So why do I feel like this is like, you may be new to, you know, tarot. You may be new to watching or following astrology. Maybe you have gone through your spiritual awakening. I don't know why I feel like saying this, okay? But there's a lot of people that do come on, and I just, you really, as you're getting to know yourself in your spiritual journey, it is important for you to follow what it is you feel, okay? Follow your discernment, okay? Because I'm sorry, you guys, I cannot see. I took off my glasses, okay? I cannot see. And it's probably better as I continue to say this, so I don't get distracted. But this was back like in 2019, 2020, okay? And it was around the time that, you know, the vids, you know, the vids happened. It wasn't on here, okay? Because I know people like to gossip, okay? So let me just put this out there. It was on Instagram, okay? And I remember there was a creator, and she used to come up. She used to go, and she had a huge platform, okay? And there was a lot of people that actually, you know, we look for guidance, and we look for, you know, just messages of upliftment, you know, and we sometimes put our trust in that, right? And that's where our discernment is, what I want to say. Because I remember she used to say, this is why I'm saying it, okay? This is why I'm saying it. I was saying, y'all, I don't get enough. Throughout this year, I have not gotten enough sunlight. So I'm very thankful that right now, especially that when it's hot, okay, I try my best to get the sun, okay? Because the sun is important, okay? Even energetically, we need the sun, okay? And so she used to go on, and she used to say, I'm receiving light codes, And that was her thing of saying light codes. She ain't even on here, boo, okay? I'm trying to tell you, I'm telling you something, okay? And she used to say, I'm receiving light codes and messages, right? And people used to actually like listen to her. And then one day, automatically from out of nowhere, she said that, you know, she switched up and she started to degrade spirituality, okay? She started to degrade spirituality and she switched over, is what I wanted to say, okay? And now I'm not saying anything, like everyone goes through their own thing, right? But how can you degrade, okay? How can you degrade something that you were putting out in your belief, okay? So that leads me to, as I'm saying this, I strongly feel, okay, when people say this is, I'm following my intuition, I'm following my, I'm tapped in with my angels, my ancestors, or this is my lineage, a lot of us that are in spirituality, like we tap into our ancestral lineage, okay? And it don't matter, okay? I say this proudly, okay? Like it don't matter. It don't matter if it's right or wrong. That's a gift from our ancestors, and you don't know the background, okay? Some of our ancestors, like, they had to fight to be able for their beliefs, okay? And what was passed on, and that is their gifts, okay? What can you do if that is someone's gift? If that is someone's gift, I'm not looking at the screen because I don't even want to try looking right now, okay? So I apologize for those of you that are not, saying anything negative or trying to throw me off here with the message. But with so many things, I feel like there's so many things that they're switch up, okay? And I think that's going to be even more. We're going to see that even more, like division, people like pointing fingers. This is right, this is wrong, this is trash, this is demonic, this is a lot of things. I think that is where, okay? That is where us as individuals have to really ask ourselves, how well do we know us? Why is it that we're, if we're going through a spiritual awakening, what is this trying to show me? Like, what am I learning here? Like, how strong is your faith? Or are you trying to follow the crowd? Ask yourself that, so that one day when you actually feel, okay, whatever it is that these people are feeling, because this creator, I'm gonna say creator, okay, because she used to put out content. She went MIA after saying that she was, after saying all of these things about spirituality, which also she monetized, okay? She became super popular. And girl, I cannot see. I'm sorry, you guys. Babies first. Yeah, please be careful, okay? I don't know. I can't right now. You're interrupting me, boo, okay? This is a live, okay? Surprise me. Do you have money? Okay. Be careful, please. Yeah. Don't think they not knocking off the message, okay? But I'm just saying, like, she profited, she monetized, she became, that was her platform. And then it confuses people because people put their trust, okay? People put their trust, and people put their trust in with what we put out, as if it's gifts. I'm telling you, it's gifts. And then now they're MIA. You know why they're MIA? Like, people go MIA because they don't even know what the fuck. You feel me, boo? Like, they don't even know what the fuck. Like, you're over here. So when I feel like it is, I'm gonna say for me, okay? I'm not saying for everybody, because to each their own. But I'm saying for me, like, before hopping on, okay, I never said that I doubt my gifts. I never said that. If anything, I was holding back. I was holding back from sharing, for saying everything. I was over here telling, even family and friends, I would be like, yo, it's just at being a friend out of love, okay? I just feel like we're gonna continue to see more of that. All right, now let me go ahead. I put the Coke bottles back on, okay? I know some of you guys are like, man, she talking mad shit. You feel me? She said she was gonna do a reading. I'm gonna do a reading, okay? I just had to put that out there. Hey everyone. All right, Zen girl, thank you very much. See, look at that. And as I was talking, I think you blocked a few people that, you know, was doing the same thing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Zen girl. I appreciate it. All right. All right. Well, let me get to the message, okay? Well, with that being said, you are like, I just want to put out that like there's going to be more of that, and it's it's just so sad because this is you know, for a lot of us, this is our lineage, okay? And it's just so sad to see how some people just they just take things that it's like they take these things for granted. They take what's that? All right. What are these? Who are these? All right, there's gossip, okay? That was the whole reason why I wanted to do this reading, okay? There's gossip collective, okay? Take it as it resonates. I'm not saying that try to force the message, okay? If you know you an angel, then you an angel, okay? And if they gossip about the angels, do people gossip about angels? Ask yourself that. Since y'all want to be so perfect, okay? Some of y'all want to be so perfect. What's the gossip on you guys, collective? What's the gossip on you guys? Excuse me. The gossip is that you guys have, well, there were certain things that you were tied to or bounded to, okay? And people see that you're going through some type of change, okay? Some of you guys is straight up change within your life, okay? Some of you guys could have switched up. That's crazy, y'all. Okay? I know some of you guys weren't through the whole, you weren't, that are alive. Like, you probably were just ignoring everything that I was saying. But as I was really going through it really gave that. It really gave like people are switching up, okay? And, and that is a gossip. I'm sorry. I was like, damn, why am I going through the tangent about this, okay? So some of you guys, the gossip is that some things that, you know, that people thought that you were, that you love, maybe you don't love no more, okay? It's kind of like people had expectations on you and what, sorry. It's kind of like there were things that were already expected of you, and there's changes here, okay? Some of you guys may have gotten some type of yeah, some type of new opportunity, okay, that you may have declined, okay? Could be something that I feel like it presented itself to you, and you guys declined, okay? Let's see. Some of you guys could be a Scorpio or could have that in your chart of significance, okay? But it's definitely transformation, okay? So this has to do with the transformation. For some of you guys, you may have gone through an ego death, okay? And so ego deaths happen when you go through spiritual awakenings, okay? I want to turn off the comments next time. I mean, y'all could fucking keep you know, commenting whatever. you want, but as much as I ask, you know, to keep it respectful, you guys, you know how there's good and bad. They're just like that. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's an opportunity, okay, that some of you guys, okay, could be a Pisces, or there's something that was kept secret, okay? This opportunity could have been kept a secret. Some of you guys, to be more specific, it's something that you're rejecting could be in the some of you guys in the financial area, or it's in regards to a relationship, okay? You know, like, yeah, I can't do this anymore. Okay? Those of you that resonates with the relationship, it has to do with someone who is controlling, okay? Or who wanted to control the narrative. Control the narrative. Damn. Some of you guys, they literally wanted to control you, okay? That is what you're no longer. The situation is no longer, okay? You saying yes would have binded you even more, okay? For some of you guys, you may not know this, but it would have binded you even more to another cycle. Some of you guys, I don't know, I'm getting like another 10 years. The number 10 could be of significance. Some of you guys are seeing 10, 10, 10. 10, 10? Damn, 10, 10, 10. That's 30, okay? 10, 20, 30. Okay. Does that make sense? Okay? Yeah. And this would have held you back, okay? This would have held you back, okay? In whatever it is, okay? Because it's like holding you back. It's on purpose, okay? Some of you guys, have you guys heard of like someone sees your light, your potential? That's what I'm talking about. Some of you guys, you're not going to be your fullest potential, or you're not going to be yourself. You can't be yourself attached to someone like this, okay? Some of you guys, the new opportunity is like a position then where, yeah, money may be good, or it looks good, okay? I don't know why I'm getting the air quotes, okay? It looks good, you know, it sounds good, but it's not everything. It's not exactly, like, it doesn't even make me happy, okay? That's the gossip. That's the gossip, okay? And some of you guys, you just want to be, some of you guys want to be free from the situation. You want to be free from this person. You want to be free from this institution, okay? Or bindment. The bindment. There's something that binds you to this person, okay? Binds you to the situation. That is the gossip here, okay? Yeah, it wasn't making you happy, okay? Some of you guys, it wasn't making you happy. Some of you guys just felt discontent. Is that correct in English? Discontent? Not happy, not content, okay? Not happy, not content. If you say something slick in the chat, I will make sure I block you. Block. Block, 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 okay? Whatever it is, it had you feeling not happy, okay? Whatever this is, and that is the gossip, okay? People know, okay? Whether they tell you like, yeah, I knew you were unhappy. A lot of people, they don't give a fuck, okay? These people, some of these people that are gossiping about you, they don't give a fuck if you was happy or you wasn't happy, okay? You know, some people feed off of that, right? Viewer boo. You know, some people feed off of the fact that when people, because that's low vibrational, okay? when people are unhappy, okay, they feed off of the fact that people are unhappy. You know how they say misery loves company? Misery loves company. I don't even like saying that, okay? Because there's a lot of people that are miserable and they say that about the people that are happy. They're like, yeah, misery loves company. Just because they try to hold them accountable, they say misery, you know, they'll be like, misery loves company. Okay? Give me a second, you guys. No, it's no. Bueno, let's leave it like that. Yeah, this is what they're saying, okay? Some of you guys may have held on to this because of fear of fear of abandonment, or just, you know, it's a tough decision, okay? For some of you guys, this was a tough decision. Hey, Lisa. Hey, everyone. This was a tough decision to make, okay? Some of you guys, it was maybe at one point you doubted this, okay? That's the gossip. Maybe at one point you doubted, or maybe I'll just stay here, and boredom or discontent is what I'm getting. Or I'll allow myself to go this way and we'll see what happens, you know? That's what I'm getting. Some of you guys may have hooked onto this or whatever it is because of what the fear of loss. Okay. All right. It's funny because it's not funny, okay? It's not funny. It's not funny, but I'm saying it's funny because we're talking about the people that, you know, there's some people, they see it. Whoever's gossiping, they see it, okay? They see that, they know that she wasn't even happy. Some of you guys that were in relationships, okay? Some of you guys that were in relationships where it was toxic. Some of you guys, trigger warning, okay? Maybe it was abusive, okay? Even if, listen, even if they would disrespect you with their mouth, that is abuse. You know that, right? That is emotional abuse, okay? Even when they say, oh, whatever, they use religion, they use kids, okay? That is abuse. That is a form of control and abuse, okay? Despite that, okay? And some of you guys, you're leaving a way of life or something like that, okay? That coincides with the relationship, okay? Some of you guys is like the full package, okay? Relationship, jobs, places where you live, stuff like that, okay? Friend groups. This is a general message, all right? So take it where it resonates. But whatever it is, it's like you guys are bouncing back from it, okay? And some of you guys, this could be because of a spiritual awakening, okay? Your beliefs, okay, to grow as an individual. This has to do a lot of you following yourself. That's the spiel that I was talking about in the beginning, okay? Yeah, and some of you guys being proud of it, okay? Being proud of what it is. And some of you guys, like I have to say, but that, I don't even need the tarot for that, okay? Let me pull this so y'all can see it. You know, saying like, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I chose this, you know, despite it. You know, when you make a decision, okay? Collective, when you make a decision and you're good, okay? If you're gonna badmouth me, go ahead, badmouth me. If I'm gonna be the villain in your story, let me be the villain in your story then. Keep it moving, right? That's exactly the energy that I'm getting with this, okay? And your reward is your level up, your glow up, okay? Some of you guys, if you're worried about your finances, like because you trust yourself, some of you guys, because you did, you know, you're doing what you are doing, authenticity, okay? Listening to yourself, okay? This has to do with you, boo, okay? You're the one making the moves, okay? You're the one making the moves, okay? You guys are the ones going through things, okay? Even if you guys are going through hardships or have gone through hardships, okay? Hardships. Even if it has to do in love, okay? You know, I already told you, boo. I already told you. There was something that you decided on, okay? There is something you decided on that plays a role in your life, okay? Because you decided to not go. Some of you guys is out of your comfort zone, okay? And some of you guys, point blank period, is like out of your control. Like you were forced out of it, you know? It's kind of like the situation gets so bad to the point that like you're being forced, okay? And some of you guys may have acknowledged that you are straight up being forced, okay? There's no other way. Like the universe says, okay, that's enough. Like, that's enough, okay? I don't know why. Some of you guys, if you got out of a bad relationship, it was like the last straw. You know, the last argument. I can't do this shit no more. I don't care if we have kids. Some of you guys have kids, okay? I don't care. I just don't care. I can't do it, you know? I just can't do it. Sometimes it makes me wanna cry. Damn. Okay, wait. I'm getting this. That's Chris Brown.
No,
Is that Chris Brown? Yeah. It's never right time to say goodbye. When we know that we gotta go our separate ways. Cause I really don't feel the way I once felt about you. Girl, it's not you, it's me. Gotta figure out what I need. Oh gosh. See, and I knew. I was like, why did I do that? Why did I take off my glasses? And I like started to talk about that. Cause I normally don't talk about, you know, religion or just changes like that. And it was before I even pulled the cards, boo. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. You know Chris Brown is a Taurus. Okay, boo. For some of you guys, I said trigger warning already, right? And I don't like talking about, I know. I don't like it because I feel it, okay? So some of you guys, you know, before Chris Brown, okay, aside from his music, you know what Chris Brown did in the past, right? When he was involved with Rihanna. I think he went to jail too, if I'm not mistaken, okay? He's a Taurus and she's a Pisces, I think. So Taurus and Pisces could be of significance, okay? Those placements, okay? Placements or season. I'm also getting the season may be of significance, okay? Some of you guys, it started to get worse during Taurus season, okay? Something about Taurus season could be a significance. Some of you guys, April, May, okay? Super specific, okay? Yeah, okay? And now it's like, okay, I'm tired, okay? It's like I'm tired. I can't make no more excuses. I can't fake this. I can't fake the funk. I can't give you any more excuses. I can't show my face because of you, okay? And it's like I can't, damn, some of you guys, I'm sorry. But and it's also giving like, when someone, I don't know, this is all channeled. Great. I was trying to use the cards, you guys, okay? Because I know y'all like the cards, but this is giving like, if in those of you that are leaving a relationship, right? Or you literally had no choice but to leave the relationship. This is kind of like you would have to put face, okay, for this person. Like, like, oh, maybe you guys had to go somewhere and maybe you guys had to go somewhere, like an event, okay, or a gathering, and this person that you were involved with, okay, they were like, they're always starting a fight, or they're just like, no, I'm not going, you go by yourself or something, and you end up going by yourself, and they ask you about your significant other. They're like, oh, where's such and such? And it's like, oh, you know, such and such had to work, but really they didn't want to fucking go with you, okay? But really they didn't want to fucking go with you, or the fight was so bad that you don't even want to bring them around, okay? Is this working? I know I'm connecting to somebody because I keep going and going. Some of you guys are super specific in regards to the relationship, okay? Some of you guys, why I keep going with the relationship is because you want clarification to know, okay? I don't know, I'm getting that in the energy. Like, you want to know, is this my, is she channeling me? Is this my, yeah, that's why I keep going with the little details, okay? I'm sorry. That's what I'm getting. You can't give, there's only but so many. That gets exhausting, boo, okay? I feel it. That gets exhausting. You get tired of that. You're like, yeah, fuck, yeah. I can't fucking do this no more. You don't want to go nowhere with me. You always starting a fucking fight, okay? I can't hide my scars. What the fuck? I'm so sorry if you had to go through that. I can't hide my scars. I'm not happy. Some of you guys literally could have hit like depression because of this situation. Some of you guys, it like, you guys are not happy within yourselves, or like, I don't know why I'm getting like body image. You know, I ain't a doctor yet, but I will tell you that it has to do with your nervous system. It has to do, like, when you're in an unhappy situation, unhappy dynamic, okay, that affects us, okay, that affects our hormones. You know, in the beginning, when I was talking about, you know, I needed the sunlight, so I'm gonna take in all the sun that I can get, okay? It's just like when you don't get enough sun, okay? It's just like when you don't get enough sun, the vitamin D, okay? When you don't get that, you become, some of you guys has to do with depression, okay? When you don't get enough sunlight, okay, you go and you eventually become deficient in that, and that affects your hair, that affects, you know, it affects your weight, okay, in the long term. It affects your bones, okay, and then it also has to do with you know, the color of, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's more than just, you know, what meets the eye, okay? So some of you guys don't realize that, but over the years, or over the course of time, staying in that unhealthy dynamic, that plays a part, okay? So if you're over there like worried about your image, you're not ugly, boo, okay? You're not ugly, okay? For whoever I'm channeling, you're not ugly, okay? It has nothing to do with what, you're not doing anything wrong. It has to do with the fact that you are in an unhealthy situation. It has to do with that you're not happy, okay? When you're not happy, you're just not happy, okay? And you weren't put onto this earth to not be happy, okay? You deserve to be happy. We all deserve to be happy, okay? And don't start the, please don't go with the, don't go sideways, okay? Don't go, oh, well, what about the people? And then I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about you, okay? As this resonates, okay? Oh, hell no. No, we're not doing that. Please, I don't even want that in my chat, okay? All right, so yeah, that's what it is. That's the gossip on you. What else are they gossiping on you? Because it seems like, so okay, so this is basically an outsider. You know that, boo? Okay, this is an outsider that's looking at you, okay? And this is, I'd have to say, for some of you guys, this could be a close friend or family, okay, that's gossiping. What else are they saying about you? What else? Okay, now, hold on. Look at that, okay? Some of you guys maybe, you release this, you may be wanting to do things for yourself, okay? And whatever you do for yourself, okay? Obviously, when you become, you know, when two become one, okay, yeah. That is the people who are gossiping. Some of you guys may be so used to this, okay? You guys may be used to this. Can I tell you something? Eventually, people can see this. See, they can see through this, okay? They can see through that eventually, okay? Especially when you have someone close that is gossiping, okay? Because that right there, they know. And you think what? That they don't gossip? That they, just because they gossip about other people, they ain't gossiping about you? No, you're absolutely wrong, okay? They gossip about you too, okay, boo? Yeah. They can see through it, okay? Some of you guys that are worried about how you look, okay? You may be trying, okay? I don't know. I want to say it's too vague to say that it has to do with, it's too vague with, in regards to, you know, weight loss, weight gain, okay? I want to say that's too vague because it's more than just that, okay? It's how you look, the glow. Some of you guys, you know, when they say, when you happy, you glowing, okay? Well, you know, the spark, yeah, that. It's just, you don't smile the same, okay? That's what it is. Okay, the gossip is some of you guys are going to have an opportunity, okay? I feel like this opportunity is after you break away from this person or from this thing that has you feeling like you're trapped, okay? Hey everyone. I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention to the chat too much because there's a lot of trolls and I just kind of want to give the message. I feel like this is specific, okay? So if you're not going through a significant change, okay, or change because of a decision that you have made for yourself, then this is not for you, okay? The gossip is not for you, okay? Yeah, there's an opportunity, okay? And some of you guys, this opportunity is coming especially for you because you're worried about finances, okay? Some of you guys have children, you're worried about how is life going to be after, like, okay? I don't know, some of you guys are breaking away from someone who is very controlling and toxic, okay? I know some of you guys, oh yeah, same shit, you know, every reader says toxic. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say toxic because out of respect, there's a lot of things, okay, within toxicity, and for whoever I'm channeling, it's triggering, okay? And I feel like me going into deeper like details, it would be triggering. So out of respect, I'm just gonna say these are habits, okay? And these are traits that is not healthy, okay? And those of you that have children that this is resonating, okay? If you want a better generation, okay? If you want to teach your kids better, okay? You love your kids, you want to teach them better, the better is the separation. As hard as it is, okay? As hard as the thought is, the better is the separation because you don't want to show your kids that, I'm not telling you what to do, okay? But I'm just saying that you don't want to show your kids that it is okay to stay in an environment that is unhealthy, okay? Because that is exactly what would happen, okay? There are wounds, okay? Don't matter if you're over here saying, oh, but they're only 5, they're only 6, they're only 7. They remember that. They will remember that, okay? They will absolutely remember that. They will remember, you know, mom or dad, you know, disrespecting each other. You know, some of you guys, there's physical altercations, okay? They remember that. They may not talk about it, okay? They may not talk about it because they don't know. They're children. But later, they will talk about it. And sometimes, okay, I don't want to go into this, okay, you guys, but y'all know eventually my credentials will be changing, okay? But no, I want to say, when kids talk about it, it's hard to listen, okay? Later down the road, it's hard to listen to how much they have absorbed, okay? And sometimes when you're in the moment, okay, as parents, you don't think about, you know, you don't think about certain things, okay? They remember details that if they were to tell you the details of what it is, because you know, what happens in scenarios like that, you disassociate, okay? So listening to the kids remember details, okay, or scenarios, that hurts, okay? As a parent, that hurts. So viewer boo, if you're in that situation, you can definitely make the change. You can make the difference, okay? And that is an act of love, okay? Whether you are mom or dad, okay? Because I don't know who I'm talking about. Whether you are mom or dad, you can be that difference, okay? You can help heal your kids in that. You don't have to stay in that, okay? You don't have to stay in that. You can be the supportive. You can make the difference. You could break that cycle, okay? Yeah, and some of you guys, because you're breaking a cycle, because you're deciding to make this change, to take this step, okay? You may be worried about the what ifs, okay? And the what ifs come with, you know everything. Shit ain't free out here, okay? Even though this is a tarot channel, even though we're talking about spirituality, it ain't free, okay? Our homes, our food, it's not free, okay? And if you're worried about that, you're going to be provided for. You're going to get the opportunity, okay, to have that cushion, okay, to make that cushion happen. Some of you guys, whatever it is that you're going to be turning to, some of you guys are going to be going, taking a class or getting something, okay, or doing something on your own, okay? Whatever it is that you decide to do, okay? You're going to be doing that. We have self-made here, okay? And that comes with success, okay? That is success. That is the gossip, okay? So make sure, okay? Because I don't know where you are on the timeline, okay? I don't know where you are on the timeline, but make sure, okay, that you are also prepared. You got to take care of yourself, okay? What I want to say is you got to take care of yourself also. Don't think that just because you are, don't think just because, I don't know, some of y'all have kids, okay? I think I feel like I'm connecting with someone who has children, okay? And this is happening. And they may be small, okay? They may be small, okay? Take care of yourself also, okay? Don't get carried away with, you can't pour from an empty cup, okay? You have to take care of yourself also, because you also have to prepare yourself for the responsibility that you're going to be taking on. You guys are going to be independent, okay? Coming from a relationship, okay, from partnership, going into being independent on your own is not easy. It's not an easy transition, okay? And I feel like this is definitely, or some of you guys are going into something into where it's like it's all you, okay? Because we have built from nothing, okay? Yeah, that's the gossip. So this person that's gossiping, I'm gonna go ahead and say this person, Let me see. Is this Spirit? Can you please elaborate a little bit more, please, Spirit? This is a close family and friend? I'm feeling that close family and friend of the viewer that this is resonating with. Upright, please, in reverse. No. Yeah. Well, let's see. Up. Can you please clarify that? Family. Or someone that you considered family. Okay, this is close. This is close. This is someone close. Thank you. This is someone close to you. Okay, that's exactly how it was. Cause this is a lot. This is a lot. You know, like during this whole time that I was channeling that's a lot of information. That's what I got. Okay. What's the advice for you guys? It's easy to give you guys the gist, but what's the advice? What's the advice that they need to hear right now as they watch this message? Excuse me. Sorry. This person, okay, I don't know why, but I'm getting, I guess, this person or situation, there is, baby, don't leave, don't go. That is a song. I'm getting that. Baby, don't leave, don't go. There is going to be something that tries to hold you back, okay? It don't matter. Some of you guys have already finished, okay? It's like you call it quits already, okay? And you may be in the process, okay? Of reestablishing yourself. There is going to be a scenario where this person is, baby, don't leave, don't go. What song is that? That's an old song too. Baby, don't leave, don't go. This person is going to try, okay? They will try, okay? You best believe they're going to try, okay? Some of you guys have a soul tie with this person. You definitely have a contract with this person, okay? Yeah. Y'all are definitely going to choose yourself, okay? But I just feel like there's a lot of temptation, okay? You're going to be tempted, okay? Boys to Men is also like in the Boys to Men. You know that song, It's So Hard to Say Goodbye to Yesterday. Okay, so some of you guys is definitely is something strong. Okay, some of you guys is a strong connection, there's a lot of memories, there's a lot of this, there's a lot of everything in this energy. Okay, some of you guys like, damn, it's a long time, our kids, our future, our home, there's a lot. Okay, there's a lot at stake is what I want to say. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot at stake, but that does not mean that you deserve that, okay? That doesn't mean you deserve that. Hey everyone, thank you for the coin, thank you for the star, I appreciate it. Yeah, what's the advice? Here I go again, there I go. I was trying to keep it under 45, but then we go. What's the advice? Hey! I'm gonna put it back because it flipped, okay? Thank you, Zen girl. I'm gonna put it back. Okay, listen, y'all. How do y'all have faith in yourself? Do you believe in yourself? Okay. Some of you guys that have children, you know you brought those children into this world, right? When you do things out of love, the intention behind why you do things, okay? Whatever you believe in, okay? Because I say God, okay? I say God and Papa Dios. That's what I say, okay? So Papa Dios is God, okay, in Spanish. God always provides, okay? You know how they say God always provides for his children. God's got me, okay? Don't lose your faith, okay? Even when the times, okay? Because if you made it out of whatever the hell you experienced, okay? What makes you think that when you make a move, okay, that's for the betterment that you know, okay? Because you know, only you know what it is you feel right now, okay? I know what you feel because I feel it right now, okay? I'm trying my hardest not to get so emotional, okay? Because I wasn't planning on getting emotional, and I really don't want to right now, okay? So I'm trying my hardest. But it doesn't mean that I don't understand, like I don't feel it, I don't understand. God will always provide, especially when it has to do with you and your children, okay? You and your betterment, okay? You and your betterment, okay? Some of you guys, yeah, you can't lose faith, okay? You can't lose faith in yourself. You know that you did everything that you could. Some of you guys, you did way too much. You stayed too long, okay, boo? Some of you guys, you stayed too long, okay? Letting go. You stayed too long, okay? You stayed too long. You put too much excuses for this person, okay? Some of you guys, I know it's out of love. I get it. I get it. Because I strongly feel that. Like, but I love her. But I love him is what I'm getting. And those songs that I'm getting is hard. It's too hard. It's hard to say goodbye to yesterday. That is a sad ass song, okay? Some of you guys, the end of the road, okay? It is the end of the road for that situation, okay? For that relationship. Some of you guys is like, it's another situation. It's not love, okay? It's something in your life. It's like, it's hard to say goodbye to that, but I know I deserve better, okay? Whatever it is, it's like you know, you know that you deserve better. You know that there's more. There's more to life, and there's more for you and your family, okay? Absolutely. Yes, absolutely, okay? Again, let me show you again, okay? I need, yeah, some of you guys, you're going to be bossing up. You're going to be tapping into whatever it is. Some of you guys that are entrepreneurs, like that is going to be successful. Some of you guys already have your foot in the entrepreneurship. There's going to be expansion in that, okay? It's kind of like if you want to be your own boss, you can be your own boss. Some of you guys will be your own boss because you're going to be forced to, okay? What is the advice here for my viewer, okay? You're going to speak up, okay? Speak up. I want to say stand on business, but it's not that. It's kind of like more like you're going to have to speak up. No is no. No, and you're going to have to say what it is that you really want to say. Why do I have a feeling that this person is like a blocked throat chakra, okay? Some of you guys, Taurus could be specific, okay? You know, Taurus rules the throat chakra, okay? And some of you guys, I channeled that song by Chris Brown, and y'all know Chris Brown, and okay? Some of you guys are not, could be Pisces, okay? I already got that. But some of you guys are water signs, okay? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You guys are water signs, okay? It's you know what it is? You can't make more excuses. You can't do it. You cannot make more excuses for this person. This person has to, it's not your problem. They have to do the work, okay? They have to do the work. I know you love this person. I know you want to, it's like a mother wound, a father wound. Someone has a mother wound and someone has a father wound, okay? It's not your, that is not your fucking job, okay? It's not your job. Respectfully, that is not your job. That is a partner, okay? When you have children, okay, or you have a relationship, a partner, okay, is one thing to support your partner, uplift and be there for your partner. It's another thing when you have to make excuses. It's another thing when you have to cover for their fuck ups. You are covering for them. You are enabling, okay? You are enabling this person, okay? I'm sorry, boo. I don't know what it is. Why am I going on a tangent, okay? You have to, that's what it is. I'm sorry, I'm like reading, that's what it is, okay? Expressing needs. Can y'all hear me? I'm sorry about that. Expressing needs, defending yourself, courage to confront, your voice matters, okay? Listen, you matter. I've been saying that already, boo. You matter, okay? This situation, it may break your heart, okay? But you got to speak up, okay? You got to do what's best for you. And some of you guys have children, okay? Some of you guys have a child, or some of you guys have children, okay? And I'm getting girl and baby girl. Even if they're older too, boo, you know, baby girl, okay? Baby girl, you know my situation. Sometimes, hell no, boo. Some of you guys, this person has somebody else, okay? Don't be letting no fucking, don't be, I just switched up. Yes, I did. I felt it. Don't be letting no fuck ass, okay, just because you love them. Don't be letting no fuck ass hold you back, okay, while they're over there fucking doing what the fuck they are doing, and God forbid you do it. God forbid you fucking do what the fuck they were doing, okay? Because some of you guys were fucking getting played, okay? You may not want to acknowledge it. Some of you guys, no, they did it before, but they said that they, no! Don't fucking get me mad, y'all. Listen, boo. With respectfully, okay? Respectfully, this person, they have to grow on their own, and you have to continue to grow. And the only thing that you're doing is you're holding yourself back. Okay? Let me get my protein because I did not eat enough today. The advice is to speak up, okay? Advocate for yourself. Some of you guys have to start speaking highly of yourself, okay? This person may have diminished your confidence, or they just diminish who the fuck you are just because they want to make themselves feel better, okay? Very narky energy, okay? Very narky energy, yes, okay? Whether you want to acknowledge it or not, that is narcissistic. Yes, it is, okay? Again, because if you was to do what the fuck they was doing, all hell would break loose, okay? Yes. So when it's your time to pop your shit, I'm telling you, pop your shit, okay? And some of you guys are scared to pop your shit. Why are you scared? Why are you scared to defend yourself? Some of you guys that have children, why are you scared to talk? You're gonna have to speak up. Okay, speak up. Because you not speaking up, all you're showing is that you're scared, and that is what you're passing on, okay? Why do I feel like some of you guys, this is generational, like this, you may have seen this in your childhood. Excuse me. Yeah. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Yeah, so and that the other thing too is like, you know, I feel like this situation is gonna come with like whoever wants to be all of a sudden close or like supportive. There's a need for you to be discerning, okay, on whose support you take, okay? I'm not telling you to be guarded, okay? I'm not telling you to be untrustworthy, but it's like, you know, some people, they're not really on your side, okay? Those of you that this is specifically a relationship, and I gotta say that this message steered off into the relationship, okay? So I guess that energy is stronger. I'm not saying that you guys that this is all love, because I generally said that this is this is a decision within your life that is changing, okay? So, but for those of you that it is a relationship specifically, you need to be you need to be discerning. Discerning is the word, okay? Discerning. The highlight of this message, discernment, okay? Because people may not be on your side, okay? Even the people that, you know, I don't know why I'm getting mother-in-law. y'all, that's super specific. The mother-in-law, maybe the mom, you know, maybe the mom that is supportive or tries to be supportive. Be mindful, because at the end of the day, this person that, remember I said enabling? I'm getting that there's someone here that enables that person, okay? So what happens with enabling, people who enable, like, well, you're the one, what'd you do? What'd you do to get them upset? Well, you did that. That's what you wanted, okay? You wanted to split up the family. You wanted to, you know, you wanted your independence, but they totally forgot that you know, their daughter or their son is, you know, they did the fuck shit that they did, you know, that they, you know, for some of you guys, that there is, you know, violence, you know, behind closed doors, that they have anger management, okay? You know what I'm saying? Okay? Family or friends, discernment, okay? Which is the thing, okay? That is the gossip. The person, whoever this gossip is, someone close, family or friend, okay? So that's why you need to be discerning, okay? Because these people may come off like that they are supportive, okay? Or that they care. This is a cake pop, okay? But look what's in there. There's a fucking nail there, okay? That's what I got, you guys, okay? I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay? Because otherwise, I'm just gonna be repeating myself. But that is the advice, okay? Speak up for yourself. Be discerning, okay? Be discerning. Sweet, this says sweet but deceptive words, empty compliments, hidden insults, too good to be true, okay? Too good to be true. You know, when they're like, I got you, you know, like, there are people that really got you, but there are people that are like, they're too much. Like, so what are you gonna do? You know, when they fucking keep asking you. Some of you guys, they're fucking acting, okay? Some of you guys, they're fucking asking you questions like, oh, they want to know, what's your next move? No, boo, no, that's not that right